Yeah,
They'll miss out on getting to
absolutely.
know Louis, George, and Charlotte.
I
think
just
it's
think
very
it's
sad.
so sad, Paul. It's so sad, Paul,
Yep.
that, you know, they like to say they think they're doing the best thing for the kids. And yet, surely, these children are going to grow up and really wish that they'd been a part of that and be very, very confused about the way that their parents went about it. And also, what kind of morals do you think is it teaching those children that when somebody writes a book that you are claiming you've had nothing to do with, that is slating, they're saying very personal things about Kate, you know, a woman, where's the women's rights in all of this? You know, that your
Yes.
mum and dad didn't stand up and say, blood is thicker than water, this is inappropriate and shouldn't have been written.
Well, there's nothing bad said about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in that book. It's all bad about our royal family. And we don't like it here in Britain. They are our royal family. And I'm going to stand up proud. I haven't always seen eye to eye with the king, but I'm a monarchist. I want to cross that bridge with King Charles and Queen Camilla because I want to get to the other side and see William and Kate on the throne. I think that William and Charles have a very good relationship because Charles knows that he's just keeping the seat warm until his son can grow his family and his children grow up. Then William will have time to do this job, which he's an apprentice for right now. Harry isn't. Harry will
Absolutely.
never come back. There is not a place for him.
You mentioned Prince William there, and some of the allegations in this book are that the King and Prince William are locked in an increasing struggle as they compete for public approval, a battle over the future of the monarchy. You know, the Sussex stooge there is claiming that in Endgame that Prince William's impatience to become king infuriates his father, who's repeatedly been left seething at these perceived attempts to upstage him. They also mention, you know, William's temper, like he's one person in public, one person behind the scenes. Can you just respond to both of those claims?
Yeah. Yes. William and Charles have different personalities. Of course they are. But William doesn't want to be king right now. He's very happy living at Kensington Palace and the cottage in Windsor Great Park. He's happy watching his family grow. George is about to go to Eton. Charlotte's behind him. And little Louis, they want to spend time as a family together. They're happy spending their family time. In fact, they make provision, the fact that when the children are on holiday, they don't do public engagements. They do public engagements during the daytime, and they like to be home at night for their children because their family is growing. The king knows this, and the king knows that one day these children will be grown, and then will be the time to hand over to William and Kate. So there's no conflict. They have different ideas of how to do things. The king is doing a very good job in the last year. He's following his mother's example, 70 years of goodwill on the throne. He's doing a great job. He's keeping the ship steady. And we're just waiting for William and Kate to come up.
Paul, can I just ask you, I mean, you were obviously in I'm a Celebrity as well. Nigel Farage is in there at the moment. When you were in I'm a Celebrity, were you ever worried about, oh gosh, I'm trapped in this camp. I've got no idea what's being said about me on the outside. I've got no idea what the press might be cucking up about me.
No, you are in their hands. Everything you do in the jungle, everybody is jockeying for screen time. Everybody's looking at the cameras, waiting for the next explosion. And people do create arguments, especially knowing that they're going to be, look at him there in the bath. I think he's doing a great job, you know. I've been listening to some of the things he's saying, and he talks a lot of common sense. It's just that other people sometimes try to trip him up. They're trying to dig a pit for him to fall into, but he's far too clever for that.
Yeah, I've had people emailing in GBViews at GBNews.com saying they wonder if some of the questions are being planted to him because it seems to come out of the blue. People trying to trip him up. Could it be that people behind the scenes are so, you know, afraid that Nigel is coming across as popular as he is and that they want to try to concoct something that would get him out of there, you know? I mean, the plot thickens, doesn't it, Paul?
Yes, it does. This is an entertainment program, and they're going to tease you. And the producers do that. And tonight's show will be a little bit different because they're going to give you a little bit more of Nigel than they usually do.
Well, this is interesting and actually a very controversial point, but Paul, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very, very much. Always a tremendous pleasure. Paul Burrell there,
Good to be with you,
Princess
Patrick.
Diana's friend and former butler and confidant. Thank you very, very much.